That's always been a woman's job. The man have never been in the house. The man have never been in the house with the kids. Never. That's today's men who become like men. Why? Because the woman got a better job. Martin Luther King was a whole-mongering preacher that slept with a lot of women. You don't hear nobody saying about that. Women still love him, right? He was a great man. You can do that when you're great. He did it with class.
Boy, y'all boys get y'all popcorn ready, man. We got that boy Charleston White going off on a brand new explosive interview. Charleston breaks down why high-value men are not settling down and have not been for a long time. That boy Charleston also speaks a little bit about his past, and I think y'all boys gonna really want to stick tuned for this one. Charleston White even brought up Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, gang, so you know this is gonna be a good one. This surprisingly was one of the better videos of Charleston White, where he actually stayed on topic, gave more value than the BS. I know y'all boys gonna enjoy this video, you heard me? But y'all do me a favor anyways before we even get into the video, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Stop playing with me. You got that Charleston White, man. Let's see what's going on.
I spent a lot of time with a pure heart trying to give out the game and be like, man, I'm gonna do it.
It wasn't pure if you mad. That's what I had to tell myself.
When did you stop being
let me shout them boys out real quick. Who this said? Shout out to Swoosh, man.
mad?
When I realized they ain't the problem.
You believe you was the problem?
Yeah. Who told me to go help the community when my kids needed shit? I'm out here helping them get toys. My kids want toys too. I'm missing my daughter's gymnastic practice to come down here and get backpacks away. My daughter want me there. My mama said a wise man. The old said Dr. King was a fool. The old said Malcolm was stupid, following another, telling him what he can't do, but all the and getting him a Lincoln in the house.
Okay.
His Betty Shabazz looked at Malcolm and said, them niggas got everything. We ain't even got our own house. Your woman, your wife, and your kids go despise you trying to be a hero out there, but the dishes in the sink in here.
So do you believe that Malcolm and Martin some of the dumbest niggas ever?
Wait. Why she mad? She ain't did the dishes then, gang. Now we got a whole different problem entirely. So she just mad at everything. You supposed to be at home doing the dishes, gang? Not taking care of the kids or nothing like that. Like, come on. Nah, that's whoa. Red flag. Let me run that back.
Another telling him what he can't do, but all the and getting him a Lincoln in the house.
Okay.
His Betty Shabazz looked at Malcolm and said, them got everything. We ain't even got our own house. Your woman, your wife, and your kids go despise you trying to be a hero out there, but the dishes in the sink in here.
So do you believe that Malcolm and Martin some of the dumbest niggas ever?
Goddamn right.
All right. Do you believe that?
I'm not fault.
So your wife and your daughter at home, and they none of them did the dishes. Well, I see why you ain't came home. Well, I wouldn't be home either. Sick and tired of that ass.
Followed no man. So Malcolm followed the
Okay.
He followed Elijah Muhammad to his faults.
He ain't lying.
And when he started speaking on them faults, the Nation of Islam Muslims killed him. And they have no remorse to this day. They felt like he was a traitor because he told on a pedophile.
Crazy.
Martin Luther King following Dr. Ralph Abernathy. I ain't following no man.
Do you think that Martin knew though in that moment?
Yeah, he knew.
Because you saying came out with the burning the bridge.
Knew. Why you think he preached so good?
That may be a gift.
No gift, nigga.
That voice, is one of a kind.
If you study your history, you wouldn't say that. You would know that they brought him into the White House and told him, nigga, go pick you. Look, dumb country boy didn't know nothing. Same with Malcolm.
You can't say he was dumb. He graduated
He was a dumb country boy. He didn't know the word. That's why they used him for white supremacy. He didn't know nothing.
They used Martin Luther King
That's why at the end, he told Harold Belafonte, like you were fit to repeat, I think I may have led my people into a burning building. Then he started preaching about guns in the video. And come on, homie, study, read. The Bible says study to show thyself approved. Yeah. I studied this. That's why I'm so confident in my speakings.
My old boy, a hell of a but you know the first two books he gave me? The first two books, the autobiography of Malcolm X and the Black Panther, So that's why when we talk like this, you might hear me refer.
Malcolm followed the man. He didn't follow Allah. Every nigga from the nation joined the nation because of Elijah Muhammad, a half-white boy. Farad Muhammad was a white man.
Okay.
And if God is love, how he gonna be specific for this one group of people and put them on the mothership? The mothership still ain't came.
It's very difficult to get to that point when
you got a woman and a son there.
That's true.
You talk from their point and your point.
Okay.
You're talking from their point. Them niggas talk from what it's like to lead. You told me you done something what most can't do. How did you deal with the shame? How you working on getting past that? We want to hear about your ills and struggles too, not theirs. That's what makes you great when you can do that here. That's what made me great. I can get on here and say I cheat on my wife. I done this openly and be willing to talk about it because I'm not ashamed about anything I've done.
Your wife don't never say.
Yeah, she say something. Don't your wife say something?
Hell,
But I don't care what she say.
And when she hear you say, I don't care what she say, she don't come with the
I
bullshit.
don't care what she mean. She gonna come with it.
Don't come with the, oh, what if I do the same thing?
Why would she do that? Why would she knit for knack me?
That's what a lot of women
And I'm
do.
online acting.
But
That ain't what a lot of women do. What you talk about? What you talk about is a show. He ain't lying. You every day. You ain't talking about no Charleston. Let that boy know something.
if she see you with another woman, that ain't acting.
She don't know that. She believe what I tell her and don't ask no questions.
Yeah. He on this Andrew Tate shit today. Talk your shit there, Charles.
Even if she think it's a lie. That's
I
how
keep
you keep
behind
the
this.
peace.
You think-
You know he lying.
Okay.
You know he lying. So why try to get the truth knowing it's gonna hurt you? God done already told you in your spirit, in your dreams, and while you was praying. Put God on him and don't argue with him. That's what my wife do. My wife make me feel guilty with prayer, not saying nothing at all. A woman have
keep it that
always
way
beat
to
a man
game,
with her
word.
silence and her beliefs, not his. So if your woman really love you and she really want to try to change you,
For real, cause he too old to be saying something like that. You think he 20 years old with what he just said. You feel me? Not even 16. What type of mindset you got, bro? Hell nah, but you at least 30. You should know better, gang. He ain't lying.
she wouldn't confront you to lie to her and try to tell her the truth.
You just snitched on yourself. He just told on himself.
Cause you go tell more lies and go do it again. But if she don't argue with you, boy, that silence will have your ass eating up.
You believe a man could be faithful? A man who
I don't know
who's-
what. My
don't
mind
think.
don't go outside of me. I
Okay.
can't.
You can't be faithful.
I don't want to.
You ever been faithful in any stint in your
I
life?
don't want to.
Okay.
I don't think no great man have ever been. All great men, if you believe in these
lying to
biblical
me.
religious books, had more than one woman.
Okay.
You need a secretary. You need a
That's faithful, gang. What you mean? Was he treating her bad? They were all his, right? They all got down, right? Come on now, they all got fed. Some of them all got children. Come on, what you talking about? He ain't lying. That's faithful, man. Yeah. He made sure to stay faithful instead of leaving you. He went and got another one to join the team. That's a real. He ain't lying. That's a real.
Your wife ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna aid you,
Let me know
nigga, to
something.
be a better man.
But they say Claretta Scott was that for Martin. And
Who
all
said that?
They,
Where did you read it at?
They got books.
Black
I
men
for sure
don't
read
want
that
some.
in the book that
I've
she was
never
the
read it.
backbone. That she was the backbone and she
I've
was
never
the
read
who
it.
held down the kids and all that.
That's always been the woman's job. The man have never been in the house. The man have never been in the house with the kids. Never. That's today's men who become
good,
like
y'all
men
boys, he
why?
good.
Because the woman got a better job. Martin Luther King was a whole-mongering preacher that slept with a lot of women. You don't hear nobody saying about that. Women still love him, right? He was a great man. You can do that when you're great. He did it with class.
Speaking of class, what do you think about classism? Because I don't think we deal with racism no more. Because I drive a Benz. Like the people don't bother me, but I see dudes who less fortunate. They struggle. What it seems like is they struggle, and this is blanket with any person. The women are outdoing the men, and the women have to pretty much delegate their attention or attention to being delegated. Say you got 7 women, I got 7 women. I might got 2 of yours. You might got 3 of mine. But we all got the same thing.
Every black man, Richard Poe got 16 women. I know Poe got 7 kids.
Let him know something, Charleston. Yeah.
We're not in classism. We're nationalism. That's why you're hearing
Nationalism.
MAGA, Make America Great Again. That's why you're hearing people talk nation,
And they
talk
see all their
Iran, Korea. No, nobody's talking classism, but the talking about I'm gonna stunt on you. The late. This is not classism. This is capitalism, guys.
Okay.
Do you got you some goddamn money? If you got some money, enough money, you ain't black. That's why OJ say I ain't black. OJ. I think like that. Nigga, I ain't
I'm
black. I'm
OJ.
Charleston. My blackness ain't stopped nothing.
ain't black, I'm
Nothing
a
that y'all say the white man stop you from doing. Nothing. When I want to steal out a white boy store, I stole. He ain't been able to stop me from doing nothing.
You ain't lying, boy. At a certain point, we do got to take some type of accountability. But at the same time, Charleston, we ain't finna completely ignore a system built specifically to do exactly what it's doing.
And I beat his system. I ain't got
We
no
ain't go- we
felony
ain't-
conviction.
Exactly.
Why you stop getting your?
You be his what? Run that back. I want you to say that one more time. And why did you have to mention that if it wasn't a such thing?
Ain't like that. Black, I'm Charleston. My blackness ain't stopped nothing. Nothing that y'all say the white man stop you from doing. Nothing. When I want to steal out a white boy store, I stole.
Okay.
He ain't been able to stop me from doing nothing. And I beat his system. I ain't got no felony conviction.
Why you stop getting your law degree when you was on your?
That white boy law degree. I know law without the approval of his degree. I done changed laws without the degree.
Okay.
I figured out I don't need that approval. I was just going for money because they pay you to go to school in America. If y'all didn't know that,
Pell
I
Grant.
got over $100,000 in 5 years put directly in my pocket to go to school. But if you don't have the knowledge and the information, you don't know because you don't know.
So when you
You don't have to pay back no money, loans neither.
explain that. What do you mean?
Man, I ain't explaining. They they done explained y'all for years. It's called student forgiveness. And if you go get you a loan, just make sure you get a part of the 501c3 so you can get your loan forgiveness. Do a little intern at the hospital, civil service with the police. Go tell you don't get the loan, but they'll go borrow money from their cousin. They'll dab you, give you $20,000 a year. Imagine a 20-year-old getting $10,000 at the start of January, another $10,000 at the start of August every school year, and he know what to do with the money with good credit.
OG, what was going through your mind when you told that boy to shoot that boy?
Nothing. I was thinking about rap music. Kids don't have a mind to think. It's scientifically proven. All the data, medical and science research says it's an undeveloped brain. You can't think. You're impulsive.
So then why give a kid 55 years at 18 years old?
He killed somebody.
Well, why don't give him 18? 18, that's a life sentence.
No.
What happened to impulsive? What happened to all the other shit you just say? Nah, he killed somebody. You don't visit the you don't think he changed. You don't think he developed. Nah, that thing in his brain ain't clicked finally. Like, this man just be saying anything sometimes. And you just gotta call him out for it, man. But let's proceed.
You can't bring that life back.
So
55 years at 18 is good. He's still young when he come home.
55
My brother got
18.
114 and 17. He still came home young and healthy. You killed somebody. Why we gotta have mercy on you because you young?
You just said
Yeah,
his
you
brain
did
wasn't
kill somebody,
developed.
So?
If your brain ain't developed, you can't make a sound decision. But I'm gonna punish you with a.
Man, Charleston is a hypocrite, gang. If he say so means so. So he don't know what to say next. So he stumbled on his words. So he might have double standard himself right now.
Sound punish.
So
Don't
let's
you
move
whoop
on.
your kids when they fuck up?
You gotta get
So
that
why
right.
are you here challenging me? Hold on, you took a life. You're not supposed to be punished?
Correct.
I'm not here to correct you.
He
That's
right,
your
but he
parents.
wrong.
They should have corrected you for I got you. I'm punishing
He wrong,
you.
but he
And it's
still right.
55. At least you still get another chance.
But let's say, boom, in the 90s, my old boy shot up a bar, got 3 to 5. If he shot that same bar up right now, he'd get 57 years,
You
89
can't compare.
years.
You can't compare the times. Things back then haven't escalated to now. You live with comparison, man.
Okay.
I live with right or wrong. Boy or girl, kid or adult. You have to lay in the bed you made in, son. My mama didn't try to soften the blow. No, you did this. Come.
Ain't you the same person that tried to get the laws changed in Texas for the minors to not get sentenced to life anymore? But now it's so? Come on, Charles. Come on, gang. You could at least bring that up. Like, you tried. You tried, but just to prove your point, and you like F the that you was locked up with, and you don't want no ties with them, you'll give us a whole different answer. That's just like, gang, you changed the law behind this. And you not finna take accountability. It's a good thing.
Come turn yourself in.
How you felt when she told you that?
Nice answer. So,
I didn't turn myself in. She made my brother turn himself in. We come from an honorable mother, so we know that's the right thing to do. You only know it's wrong when you get with the wrong.
Nah,
And they
for
say, man,
real,
your
I
mama
thought you changed
right
the
and
law.
right. And that's all we ever knew, homie. I feel bad about doing wrong. Even if I want to.
like, Charleston, that's one of your best deeds right there, literally. And you not even finna stand on business right now. You literally helped the juveniles in Texas for to not get life no more. You feel me? Or better sentences. And now it's so?
Do it. That's how you know you still got a God in you. When you don't feel bad about wrong, then you have
Double
fallen far from
standards.
God.
When you was in the streets, when you was,
I ain't never been in the streets. Never. I've never been in the
but-
streets. I went into the boys' home at 14.
okay.
I came out at 21. I ain't go to the
What
streets.
you did after 21?
I went to school and college and work and became
You
a
said you
father.
was selling weed before.
I went in the streets.
Okay. So what do you call that?
I've never gotten weed out the streets. I was in college selling weed.
So Anton
At a
Dames, I ain't seen
dispensary.
him in a while.
In the
When
80s?
y'all getting back together?
After that Corey Holcomb thing, I ain't seen him nowhere.
Yeah. No, that was crazy.
But yeah, we have been doing like the last year. So him and Corey got into it.
How you like Detroit? Because I spent a lot of
I
time
don't like
there, too.
nothing. I don't go to like my.
Yeah.
I go to serve what I'm supposed to do. Nigga. Go to the bottom
Who caught
and
his
bump
ass, he's
into
up
the
for
least to
real.
go. I don't look to like nothing. I'm on a mission and I know why I'm here.
Yeah.
So it ain't about like. It's about fulfilling. I put myself on the stage. That's what I like.
Oh, you back
I
preaching?
don't like no city. It's the
Oh.
white man city. I don't like nothing but me.
Right.
Because if I get caught up in liking, I might dislike it and not want to go back. I'm a performer and I'm an entertainer. I ain't gotta like it. I love coming to see my people. I love being on the stage. That's the reward. I don't look at the cities. I don't even know where I be sometimes.
How does it feel when you show up and there's thousands of people that'll see you, hundreds of people see you?
I don't tap into the feelings, homie. I become arrogant because they were watching me before I got here. I was doing millions of views on Facebook. That's why all great people like Michael Jordan, they arrogant. Because if you get caught into the feelings, you go fall. It becomes overwhelming. And as a man, them feelings, go out there and perform and come off the stage high. Most of them that get stuck in them feelings on stage and they go to getting high chasing that feeling. Some days I'm on stage, I don't feel good. I don't want to be there. Been all night, doing wrong, feel bad. It don't feel good all the time. That's why God don't trust your feelings. He don't give a damn about your feelings because some days you don't feel like doing good. Some days you don't feel like going to work. But don't make it right. You still get up and go to work. Them feelings. You find
Fast. It ain't about the feelings, man. It's about that faith. You heard me? Where your faith at?
some kind of way to tell yourself, get on up out this bed, because them feelings don't mean nothing. You know you got bills to pay.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself.
You know what you got to do?
There's a lot of people relying on me, and I ain't going back broke. So sometimes I want to quit. Sometimes I want to keep going. It's an emotional ride. Put that to the side. What do you know? I go with what I know. I'm blessed to be here, nigga. And I got to make the best of it, even if it don't feel good. I take care of mama, grandmama, the kids, everybody. That's what making it feel good. Yeah, that what making it feel good.
So when you put a smile on the people's faces, what is it that the impact that you looking to leave when you walk away?
No, I ain't looking to leave nothing. I don't know what y'all gonna think when I'm here. When I look in the mirror, I think I'm a hell of a butt naked with no clothes on. I've been talking to that little boy since I was a little bitty boy in the mirror. I talk to me in the mirror when I'm putting my eye in, brushing my teeth. I talk to me. So me in that mirror, I know what to say to him. So I watch myself in mirrors. When I'm driving in the car, I watch me all day long. I'm a real narcissist. I'm conceited, like egotistical, like a because I've always been made to feel special in the environment I was in. Kids who made to feel special come out into the world, boy, with the confidence that they can conquer the world. That's why you see me so brave and bold as this little bitty boy. I didn't just start this. I've been like this since I was a kid. What's in you is in you. Yeah, what's in you is in you.
You ain't lying, boy.
Self-conscious or had a lack of confidence because of your eye?
Yeah. All kids have insecurity. But boy, I had a mama made me feel like, boy, I used to be in last place running track. And my mama would be jumping, baby, you can do it. Baby, you can do it. And they had me way up. That's the only time I didn't believe, mama. Mama make you feel like ugly, feel handsome when they mama kiss them. Say, boy, my baby. Yeah. That positive reinforcement does way more for your children than discipline and spankings.
Facts. The
positive reinforcement, even when they done wrong. Chasing them, but then.
Facts. All I ain't no money for McDonald's. You better go in Stevens. And they come up with a story later on like, hey, we don't eat McDonald's every day anyway. You still want to do better. Because look, when you want your grinding phase, you got to eat them little vegetables. Like, you got to finesse them. But at the same time, man, all that limiting beliefs, he right, bro. You got to enable them to want more, gang.
Loving them back past the chasing them.
And how the rich get rich in the post-stay post, yeah.
Then discipline and spankings. The positive reinforcement, even when they done wrong. Chasing them, but then loving them back past the chasing them, because you got to correct. You can't just punish, whoop them, and then don't correct the behavior.
Yeah.
And that's where mama was good at. Coming back after that ass whooping with them tears, and boys say, yeah, making you stop saying in your head. You ain't go in the room and
what you said, boy?
Boy, it felt horrible throwing that finger up.
But no, so in regards,
you can say it in your head, she gonna be like, what? Oh, nothing?
To what you have going on, to go from a person who was doing lives on their cell phone to
lack of knowledge. All I know is, homie, it didn't feel good going live and people watching me, and I ain't getting nothing out of it.
When did that hit you though?
When my nigga told me you entertaining people for free, you working for free. None of us knew about monetization, but our kids, the young rappers, the soldier boys, they knew about it. We was feeding the dopamine because we like attention.
Nah, gang. Back then, the only people who knew gang was the YouTubers. I feel like the first way I really found out, yeah, you right, rappers too, because we had DistroKid. You feel me? Like ways to upload your own music and start making first little bit of internet money. You seen that 1 cent load up, you like, oh my God, that shit really gave me a cent. You heard me? But them YouTubers, now them boys been on game. First YouTuber made me realize it, boy, was that boy DDG. Some people be like, oh, he used to be flexing on his fans. Hell nah, to me, he will wake him up. I see other flexing all the time. But they ain't never speak on, oh, this changed my life. Oh, this, you heard me? But that boy made it present. He said, boy, y'all better get on here. So I posted 3 times a day. Boy, YouTube changed my life, boy. I quit my job from this shit. Like, he kept like re-saying that shit. Boy, so I was like, hold on, wait, what you mean? Then I find out about the money. I started doing my research and I found out about the whole other side of it. Been on, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we take our best pictures and post it, because we want the most likes. Mm-hmm.
That's who put the whole world on right there, boy.
They was creating us an addiction and a habit. Like a drug. That's why when you think you trying to get shit together, quitting social media is one of the aspects in your mind. I ain't getting it. Because you think it hinders your life. Because you know it does. The amount of time you spend on it.
Yeah, hold on.
I was a single dad.
Yeah, before that boy DDG, I used to think every other YouTuber was rich. I thought it was like TV. You heard me? I thought it was like actual TV shows. Like it was just some rich ass doing some rich. You heard me? Real? But he was the first one like really break it down. Like this is how I'm able to do rich.
Turn the food up cooking.
I was like, hold on.
When I realized you can make money, what? I ain't getting no ever again. I just had to figure out how to make money.
Are you proud of the children you raised?
Yeah.
Yeah, that to the music.
What's you most proudest about your son?
Everything. He don't hang with him in the broad like he was taught. My son don't hang with no. Got his own place. He quiet and observant. And he his own man.
WW.
Yeah, he his own man. My kids were raised in the village, so they had both grandparents on both sides, mom and dad. So they had a village. My daughter graduated at 15.
High school?
Yeah. My daughter graduated high school. I put her in accelerated learning high school. She graduated high school at 15. She went to Paul Mitchell Barber College, beauty school, graduated at 16. She just turned 17 on her way to the military.
Oh, that's what's up. Which branch?
Navy. I'm sending my baby to war.
Yeah, that one thing we can't never really say about Charleston, boy. That boy raised the fuck out them kids, boy. He ain't lying.
I come from a war family. I'm sending my baby to war. My baby want to go to war. My babies want to be on the. She was raised with a daddy shooting all he gun. My children been trained and indoctrinated.
So them the ones who 9 years old could have changed the gun type thing, cleaned the gun.
My son Bill gun. Bill AR.
No, that's what's up.
I would take him to the gun range because I was buying him all the video games that he be playing out to school, shooting and killing, and the blood was gory. I said, man, I think this boy gonna be a school shooter. So I started taking him to the training facilities. I started doing to my mixed baby what the white people do to theirs. Teach them how to use the compass knife, the screw starter fire. Teach him how to shoot the gun, so he's not fascinated when he see a gun and be holding it like this. No, not this. Know that every bullet out there can hit anybody, so he won't shoot no innocent people.
Yo.
The black boy, when he touched the gun, he fascinated with it because his mama wouldn't even let him play with a gun as a kid.
Not even a toy.
He didn't have no. That's what I'm talking about. It take a man to let him play with toys. Get him a BB gun, a real gun. He go put it out. Let him put it out. Go shoot that gun, boy. Boys break fingers. Boys get scars on their head. If little boys ain't never been outside to have their knees scratched.
My knees look like some right now.
Oh, well, they was inside playing the game.
No, my knees up. No, I was outside.
That's past your generation. We all.
Yeah, he's talking about the new kids, boy. They need clean these
outside. Okay. Yeah, because ain't nobody outside for my son to play with. Even if I send him outside, there ain't nobody for him to play with.
If you send him outside, he doing something, all right? He ain't playing.
The games.
He
got somebody to scream with and get on the on the lot, play the games with online on stuff like that.
All you gotta do, he good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man.
Make sure you buy all the VC he want. Get that all the VC.
A son can do nothing. So I spend time with my son.
Fucking do that.
I brought my dog,
nigga. Big let's talk about life. I ain't talking about this. I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. No, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Y'all keep y'all stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit. I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. I'ma do what I want. It's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like it. Nowadays that shit advertising shit, I chase it and shit I like.